Welcome, Scavers, Vault Dwellers, and Wastelanders, to my first official full-length YouTube video. Call me Professor. Today, we'll discuss Fallout 76 and all the controversy that surrounds both the game and its creators. The drama. From the moment Fallout 76 was announced at 2018's E3 by Todd Howard, this game has been repeatedly slammed by fans and critics alike, and we've all heard the complaints, from no human NPCs to the great nylon debacle of 2018. So there's no need to revisit, but an honorable mention was due. Today, one of the biggest controversies plaguing this visually beautiful post-apocalyptic game is surprisingly not the fault of Bethesda. At least, not entirely. That's right, I'm talking about duping. Normally not something I put any emotional stock into. That is until it affects every single player in the server, which is something that we simply don't condone. And recent reports indicate that players have taken to purposely crashing servers as a key component to completing their new duping process. There are those who believe that Bethesda can put an immediate stop to this duping process simply by not allowing players to exceed their maximum weight capacity. Bethesda, a game studio that worked long and hard to develop a strong name and reputation, now being viewed as the worst game developers in the industry. In one of their latest product releases, Nuka Dark, many Fallout fans found themselves disappointed. A bottle of rum encased inside of a plastic Nuka-Cola shaped bottle. Many saw this as false advertising because the description in the product website reads as follows: Nuka-Cola rum shares the same look as the other bottles of Nuka-Cola. Although, as some die-hard fans of the Fallout franchise have pointed out, the entire description of the product was used for nostalgic effect, considering that it is a direct quote from Fallout 4's Nuka World DLC. But even this fun fact hasn't been enough to soothe the pain of those who have not only seen, but experienced seemingly misleading information regarding Bethesda merchandise. There are those who argue that the bottle in question was never advertised as a glass bottle, so there is no merit to those complaints, and those who say they love the idea of the bottle being encased in its plastic Nuka Dark shell. One thing becomes clear: the never-before-seen rivalry between those who defend Bethesda and those who criticize them has no signs of dying down anytime soon. As this online war wages, only continuing to obtain momentum in the wrong direction, there is one thing that seems to serve as common ground, and that is simply, nobody likes server crashes. The one topic of annoyances that nobody can possibly deny. But that doesn't stop it from sparking new arguments altogether, thus allowing a new nemesis onto the battlefield. Server crashes seem to be an inevitable part of online gaming. No developer knows this better than Rockstar, creators of games like Grand Theft Auto and most recently Red Dead Redemption 2, a game which won the hearts of gamers before it was even released, which is why when someone mentions the incredible server instability of Red Dead Redemption 2 online, Rockstar fans become rabid, pointing out that the online portion of Red Dead Redemption 2 is still in beta, only to create more starting points of debate, which have now made their way to the entire gaming community. Every day, more and more people are being banned from Facebook gaming groups and even Facebook as a whole. The level of brutal and obscene insults are being hurled at a rate that even astonishes the veterans of gaming, those who played in a time where insults had an anything goes policy. Though this battle doesn't seem to have an end in sight, and Bethesda seems to keep falling down their slippery slope, many fans of the Fallout franchise still hold on to their unyielding hope that their favorite game series will in fact rise from the ashes and reclaim its majesty. Upon the announcement of Fallout 76, we learned that they were currently developing Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. However, they wouldn't be available until the release of next-gen consoles. What they didn't tell us at the time is that Bethesda is also in the process of developing Fallout 5 for those same consoles, the true sequel to Fallout 4. Although not much is known about Fallout 5, many hopeful fans speculate that it will include an online option, but will be single player. So disastrous as BGS's run has been with its latest release, there seems to be light at the end of what promises to be a long and very dark tunnel. But many people are still very skeptical of anything released by Bethesda in the foreseeable future, contemplating whether Bethesda will even have a future, as critics suggest. If they do not succeed with the release of Elder Scrolls 6, they are said to be as good as gone. Which begs the question, is that something any of us truly wants? With the fall of Bethesda comes the end of Fallout, a game so dear to many gamers that they would engage in verbal combat and lose their good standing on Facebook and other social media sites. Wouldn't we rather see BGS find a way back to the light and find ways to only better their games? Shouldn't we hope instead that they are taking their Fallout 76 induced chaos and learning very valuable lessons for the road ahead? It seems that the success and the future of this epic franchise no longer lies in the hands of Fallout 76, but depends solely on the unknown, that is, Elder Scrolls 6. If it does prove itself to be successful and a worthy adversary to whatever games it happens to compete with at the time, then Fallout 5 will be received with open arms. This entire catastrophe will be just a thing of the past, a blemish in time that will serve greatly to minimize any of these issues in the future. Be it issues with server stability, cost of in-game items, accurate product advertisements, or the security of our personal information. We can only hope that Bethesda Game Studios takes its steps in the right direction so that they may preserve this mind-blowing and thought-provoking game series, so that we may continue to enjoy our post-war fantasy world for generations to come. Sadly, it seems that only time will tell, and all we can do now is enjoy what is available to us without being caught in the crossfire of this online gaming fan war. As we eagerly await the next-gen consoles and the magic they will behold, we can't help but feel a sense of unease, not knowing what the future holds for Fallout and its fans. Will we be forced to enjoy what it once was by playing the games of the past? Or will we be ushered into the new era of gaming with a new, wild, and terrifying wasteland? Where do you hope the future takes us? Are you a skeptic or a diehard fan? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I'd very much love to read what you have to say. And if you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I really will appreciate that, more than I can express. Our favorite comments will be featured in the next video. Thank you once again, and enjoy your night.